Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live tonight at Backlash. Thank you for staying tuned, or just if you are just joining us now, thank you kindly for just joining us. This match is getting underway. It's Robbie Roode versus Matt Hardy versus Xavier Woods, and yes, it is for the vacant Intercontinental Championship. If you are just joining us here tonight, so far you have missed one awesome match, like two awesome matches. I cannot speak because I am still speechless from what I just witnessed moments ago. They were just insane. The crowd is up, the crowd is alive. Listen to them as Robbie Roode makes his way to the ring for this match, because the madness, the mayhem and the carnage will indeed continue tonight here, ladies and gentlemen. We've so far had 2 matches down. We have 6 more matches to go, 6 more matches, and our main event tonight will indeed be a championship match, a 10-man Royal Rumble match for the newly created, newly envisioned Brahma Bull World Heavyweight Championship. Now, there is word that The Rock could be about tonight. Could he take home his gold? But the word on the street is, the word around the ring is that whoever... Here comes Xavier Woods, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to that crowd. Feel the power as he says. It is amazing. Be upstanding for this man. As I was saying, word on the street is the lucky contender, the lucky winner who is crowned the Brahma Bull World Heavyweight Champion, will be given a task by The Rock to defend, to keep, to be the one, the only, to be the champion. But they, as he said, they will never be the true champ. There is only one People's Champion, and The Rock will always be the People's Champion. But whoever wins that gold tonight will have the honour of facing The Rock, defending that gold against The Rock. Can they beat The Rock for The Rock's own created champion of champions, People's Championship? We will find out. The journey ahead will be beautiful. The journey ahead will be long, and the journey ahead will be unforgettable. We will see what that creation has in store for us as Matt Hardy making his way to the ring. Matt Hardy was indeed on the verge of retiring, hanging up his boots, handing in his laces, but he did not. He is in excellent shape. He is looking groovy tonight. He is ready to rock and roll, and he is ready perhaps to become the Intercontinental Champion. We will find out. One of these 3 men will become the newly crowned Intercontinental Champion. Who could it be? Could it be Roode? Could it be Woods? Could it be Matt Hardy? We will find out. Ring the bell. Here we go. Xavier missing with that forearm there. Hardy into the corner. Oh, kick to the skull. Down goes Hardy. Roode and Xavier lock up now. Let's take down Roode there. What is it? Hardy now. Hardy with Rude. Beautiful net breaker taken down Rude. Drop kick there by Xavier, but Rude brushing that off. Not to be. Fireman's carry. Samoan drop by Matt Hardy there to Robert Rude. Now could we see some double team here? Beautiful Northern Lights suplex there by Xavier Woods, and a attempt at a forearm to Matt Hardy, but not to be. A snapmare there, taking down Hardy, elbows to the skull. Robert Roode now with Xavier. What's he got in mind? Double underhook. Rude, whoa, countered there by Xavier. Beautiful counter there by Xavier. Oh, yes. Haha, the beautiful execution of that move by Xavier Woods is fantastic. It is amazing. Look at this, Woods showing off now. Yes, he will. Hardy coming in though. DDT, beautifully executed there. Rude now, looking for some kind of move there. Cutter, perhaps an RKO. We don't know. Hardy pushed away. Rude is in trouble now. Into the corner. Woods going to the outside, but Rude countering. Crossface now. Rude. If Hardy taps, Rude will become the champion. Woods tried to break that out, but just gets there. Oh, beautiful. Cover now. One. This is not it. No, surely not. Oh, beautiful. Spinning elbow to the skull of Rude. Hardy with a knee to the midsection of Xavier. Scoop slam now. Hardy off the ropes. Oh, nicely executed leg drop there to Xavier Woods. Hardy. Woods rolling out. Hardy rolling out. Woods and Hardy meet outside the ring now. Look at this. Shots back and forth here between Hardy and Woods. Kick to the midsection by Xavier Woods. Woods going over to Rude, grabbing Rude by the neck and planting him on the floor. These are very, very thin mats. Woods. Rude into the post now. He's out. Hardy. I can't speak because this is what is going on. So much action to call. Woods has Hardy. If Hardy taps, will Hardy tap? No, he will not. Hardy breaks from the sidewalk slam, executed perfectly. Hardy with a quick cover. Rude on the outside. Xavier kicks out. Beautiful. Rude with a bat now. Hardy with another Samoan drop to Woods. What's Rude going to do with it? Oh, Hardy with a beautiful shot before Rude could put that bat to good use. Rude in the corner. Xavier on the ropes. Hardy seems to have this in control. Hardy has... Oh, Woods taking Hardy over. Hardy holds on. Does not go to the outside. Woods mid-set. Woods sunset flip power bomb to the outside. Perfectly executed there by Xavier Woods. That is what it's all about. The athleticism of this man is unspeakable. Hardy with a sledgehammer to the midsection of Woods. Hardy in the ring now. Robert Roode with the bat. And Hardy tastes the steel. Bat meet skull. Skull meet the bat. And the skull does not like the chances. Roode is in control, taking down both men with that steel baseball bat to the skull. Robert Roode taking Xavier Woods into the barricade now. Goes Woods. Roode just standing there. Shots to the skull of Woods. Woods is in trouble. Xavier is down. Roode and Hardy back in the ring, but Roode has gone over. Hardy saying, outside the ring is where I wish to do the most damage. Shots to the skull, but oh, Hardy countered, and Woods, Roode shot to the midsection now. Hardy fighting back. Woods is out. Spinning leg kick there, kick to the skull. Hardy goes down. Woods finding his way back to his feet now, into the ring. So is Hardy. All men back into the ring. All 3 men back into the ring now. Woods and Rude. Oh, backbreaker there to Woods. Woods again out of the ring. Rude, dazed and confused. Hardy to his feet. Shot to the skull, and Hardy goes down at the hands of Robert Roode. Hardy is out of the ring, Woods is out of the ring, and Robert Roode is looking for something, and he's found a ladder. This is not necessary. Okay, throwing to the ground, perhaps Roode deeming that. Oh, spinning net breaker there by Matt Hardy. Roode perhaps deeming that not necessary, perhaps not needing that at all. It may come into play. Hardy with a gut wrench, almost landing Roode onto that ladder. That was insane. Woods with a chair. Hardy, nope, not today. Hardy throwing that chair away from Woods. Woods thrown into Roode. Both men meet. All 3 men meet. Should I say Hardy into the steel. Woods getting this crowd up and running, roaring, because this crowd is super hyped. The world is watching. The world is hyped because the world, we are live around this globe, and we have brought this carnage, this mayhem, planet insanity here tonight at Backlash, and there's still so many more matches to go. We may need to take another break because you can't. And oh, Woods going for some kind of cut there. Hardy, twist of fate on Woods. This is over. If Roode cannot get the cover, 1, 2, can Roode reach it? He didn't get there in time, and Hardy is the winner of this match. Hardy has just become the new Intercontinental Champion. We have crowned this man the new Intercontinental Champion. We cannot believe that. Matt Hardy winning the gold here tonight. This is absolutely amazing. Hardy is on fire. This was a truly amazing match. We have more to follow. Stay tuned. Do not go anywhere because you will miss this. Do not go anywhere because next up we have a rematch between Shinsuke Nakamura and Keith Lee. Last time these two faced off, Keith Lee came out the victor. But to sweeten the deal tonight, Shinsuke Nakamura puts his true gold on the line. Shinsuke puts the World Heavyweight Championship on the line in not just any match, in, you've guessed it, a ladder match tonight. Keith Lee, well, let me rephrase that. Keith Lee and Shinsuke Nakamura will not just go one-on-one tonight for the gold in a ladder match. They will also possess tables and chairs. They will go one-on-one together with each other tonight in a tables, ladders and chairs match. Do not forget the Twisted Mayhem, because anything is possible here tonight. These two men will bring everything and anything to the table, including the table, because you can use this table to beat, to batter, to destroy your opponent tonight. Anything can go down. Anything will indeed go down. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm just getting word. I do indeed so truly apologise. I'm so sorry. I called that match completely wrong because I got ahead of myself. I got too excited because the match we have just witnessed, Hardy, Woods and Rude, was not for the Intercontinental Championship. It was indeed a qualifying match for the Intercontinental Champion. So Hardy is now your number one contender. We will see him again face off for that title. Could it be in a match like this we are about to witness? We have no idea. We will indeed find out tonight what this match has to offer, and we will see Hardy face off later, not tonight but later, at some point in the near future, for the right to hold the gold. Shinsuke getting this crowd roaring tonight, because anything is possible when you bring your tables, ladders and chairs to the ring. Pure carnage will indeed be unleashed. Hey, it's going to be unforgettable. And that is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The gold, the World Heavyweight Championship tonight will be decided. Here we go, we are underway. Will Shinsuke, Keith Lee, shot straight away, taking up Shinsuke. Now powerbomb off the bat. This is how serious Keith Lee is tonight. Shinsuke Nakamura and Keith Lee faced off before. As I've said, Keith Lee with a chair now. Keith Lee with a shot to the skull, and again a shot to Shinsuke Nakamura. Keith Lee relentless with that chair. As I've said, they faced off before not that long ago, and Keith Lee came out the victor. But this time Shinsuke sweetened the deal to prove what it's all about. He put the gold on the line. Keith Lee with a shot to Shinsuke with that ladder rattling the skull, the entire body of Shinsuke. Keith Lee now raked to the eyes by Shinsuke. Shinsuke with a forearm, but Keith Lee still on his feet. Shinsuke up and over by Keith Lee. Keith Lee ascending the ladder to grab the gold. Will Keith Lee get the gold? Shinsuke Nakamura in pursuit up the ladder to cease Keith Lee's possession of his gold. Shots to the ribs, to the midsection, but Keith Lee is holding on now. He finally lets go of that gold. Shinsuke just staring. Oh, shot to the skull, and down goes Keith Lee. Shinsuke has the gold now. Shinsuke trying to reclaim, to bring down what is truly his. Can he do it? Keith Lee finally to his feet. Well, it didn't take him that long to get back up. Now ascending the ladder, shots to the midsection of Shinsuke by Keith Lee. Shinsuke going down. Shinsuke's in trouble. Keith Lee with an elbow. Forearm to the skull of Shinsuke. Will Keith Lee grab this title? This is what it's all about. These two men wish for this gold. Shinsuke up in pursuit, a shot to the gut of Keith Lee. Oh, and again by Shinsuke. Oh, one more time. Keith Lee will not release that title. Finally, he does. He releases the title. Keith Lee is in trouble. Shinsuke throwing Keith Lee to the ground. Keith Lee out of the ring. Shinsuke with the title now. Keith Lee on his feet onto the apron. Can he get to Shinsuke before it's too late? And no, he cannot. And just like that, Shinsuke Nakamura retains his gold. That's what happens right there. That's how quickly you can win or lose your gold We did not need all this carnage, but we had Shinsuke Nakamura with the gold. Speaking too soon to the skull of Keith Lee. Into the steps here goes Keith Lee. Shinsuke is taking this man out, proving a point. Shinsuke Nakamura taking out Keith Lee. Not the best way to go, not truly pleasant, but there is your champion. There is your still your world heavyweight champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. Give it up for Keith Lee, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, it is Lars Sullivan, the beast, the animal, the devourer, going one-on-one with Mr. Showcase Dolph Ziggler. This will be beautiful. We cannot wait to see what happens. This is going to be unforgettable as Lars Sullivan, this monster, makes his way to the ring, the devourer of beans, to face Dolph Ziggler. We will find out tonight what will happen. This man is perhaps an unstoppable force. We will see what goes down as this man makes his way to the ring to go one-on-one. Well, not one-on-one. It is indeed a falls count anyway. Well, one-on-one indeed. Yes, I'm I'm very stupid. It is indeed one-on-one, but it is not a standard wrestling match. It is far from a standard wrestling match, because as we know from previous experience, this match can end absolutely anywhere in this entire arena. In fact, it doesn't even have to end in this arena. It can end outside, on top, 2 miles from this location. It can end absolutely anywhere. All you have to do is beat your opponent down to get the 3 count. And here comes Dolph Ziggler. Listen to that crowd roar as Dolph Ziggler makes his way to the ring. Listen to that roar. Listen to that crowd. It is going to be a night to remember as Mr. Ziggler makes his way to the ring. We will not know what is going to go down here tonight. We will truly find out. Ziggler showing off tonight. Showing off, trying to get this crowd behind him. Will this crowd be behind him, or will this crowd vote for the monster, the devourer? Lars walking around outside, getting a good look. He's in the ring now. He's ready. Ziggler preparing for this fight, for this war. Here we go. There goes the bell, and Ziggler and Lars lock up. Lars gets the upper hand, taking Ziggler down to the mat, to the canvas with this wrist, this waist lock here. Ziggler trying to break free, but Lars throwing him away like yesterday's trash. Oh, Ziggler planted, eating that canvas as Lars. Oh my! That man is out. But he rolled out of the ring. Lars shoulder tackling the ref there. This cannot be. The ref is down. Elbow. The ref is up. Lars has Ziggler now. Lars is, just taking Ziggler to the top rope, guillotining Ziggler. Oh my, one-handed goes Ziggler. Lars is just dominating Ziggler. Ziggler is in trouble from the early going, just throwing this man around the ring. One, Ziggler kicks out. Nicely done by Dolph Ziggler, but Lars Sullivan is just manhandling Dolph Ziggler. Look at that, just throwing him like a rag doll, throwing him out like yesterday's trash. it is Ziggler's going to have to fight. Ziggler is going to have to find that will, that power, use that speed, that quickness. Lars off the ropes now. Here comes Ziggler with a dropkick, but he does not take Lars off his feet. And again, same result. Lars pushes Ziggler away. Ziggler up to the a decapitating guillotine-like clothesline to Ziggler. Lars has this in the bag, in control. Ziggler is out, but Ziggler is up and about. He's still fighting. Military press goes Ziggler to the canvas. Lars just showing off here, getting the crowd behind him. Ziggler on the apron. Lars giving him the stare, perhaps of death. Lars with a shot to the skull by Ziggler. Ziggler dazed onto the ropes. Lars with a nice placing Ziggler onto the ropes. Knee to the skull, and another one, multiple knees to the skull of Ziggler, because this is a falls count anywhere match. Ziggler can be pinned right there. Ziggler may be out. This is it. 1, 2. Ziggler kicking out. Those vicious skull busting knees to the temple of Ziggler. I'm surprised this man does not know where he is. Kendo stick. Ziggler ducks, and a beautiful counter with a flying forearm shot to the back of Lars. Sting kick to the back of Lars. Ziggler perhaps showing some defense, some offense. Beautiful suplex to Lars there by Ziggler. These mats are very thin, but they do not offer much. They will still take your name. They will still give you some pain. Ziggler with a quick cover. Where is the ref? 1, 2, 3, 1. The ref was too slow there. The ref was too slow. Ziggler could have had this. Lars kicking out there. Ziggler still in control of Lars with their headlock here. Beautiful takedown there. Russian leg sweep by Ziggler, taking down Lars Sullivan. Into the barricade goes Lars. Ziggler with shots of his own to the skull of Lars Sullivan, and a stomp. Headlock here to Ziggler, showing off there. Snapping the neck of Lars Sullivan. Picking this man up, this devourer up. He is still in control. Lars almost into the steel. Quick cover there. 1, 2. Come on, ref. Quicker. 1. Lars again kicking out at the count of 1. Where is the ref tonight? He is not giving Ziggler any breaks, and Ziggler needs a lot of help here, but Ziggler is holding his own. Ziggler is back. A 4th inverted DDT there by Dolph Ziggler to Lars Sullivan. What a move there. Ziggler into the crowd, taking a moment. Lars finally to his feet. Lars follows. Ziggler, knee to the midsection. Lars has Ziggler now. This is perfectly illegal. This is perfectly fantastic. This is perfectly alright. This is what you want. Bring into the crowd and let the carnage fall. This is possible. Anything can happen here, and it is a possibility that we could see one of these two men pick up the victory, because it's falls count anywhere. Lars into that chest, and Ziggler bouncing the skull off the chest of Lars. Beautiful inverted DDT. See, Ziggler could get the win right here as he climbs to the top of the chest. My! Lars being taken out like guillotine to the back of the neck. What an elbow. Will that do it? Lars is not. Shot to the ribs there. Cracking, and a Luthen's press there, pounding the skull of Ziggler. Lars now just beating down the face of Ziggler. Ziggler is not looking good. Lars is just taunting this man, just walking away, doing the style as Ziggler is out. What is happening? Will Ziggler finally making it to his feet? Lars is not bothered. Lars has this in the bag. Lars taking it easy, but he's let down his guard. Inverted DDT to Lars Sullivan. Ziggler showed off again, wrenching that neck of Lars Sullivan. That thick armoured neck. Lars in trouble with a beautiful executed elbow drop by Ziggler. Lars, this could be it, into that chest yet again. Another inverted DDT by Dolph Ziggler, taking down Lars Sullivan. Dolph Ziggler is holding his own. You cannot question this man. Ziggler now, oh! Lars counter with a nice arm drag takeover, stomp to the back, beating that face down. What is Lars doing? Ziggler is out yet again. Lars now picking up the arm. Oh! Snapping the arm in two just like a twig. But Lars goes back again into the chest, and another inverted DDT there. Ziggler up top now. Ziggler on the top. Up, down. Perhaps rethinking that decision. Has the legs of Lars, spinning him over and back. What has he got in mind? Oh, stomp to the midsection there by Ziggler. Lars is feeling that. Ziggler taking a moment to recover, because this has been a beatdown. Lars manhandling this man at the beginning of this match, but now Ziggler has his own. Ziggler holding his own, taking Lars, manhandling him himself, but Lars is fighting back. It will not last for long. Ziggler needs to make a move, and Lars with an elbow to the skull. Ziggler down on one knee now. What has Lars got in mind? Oh! Ziggler fighting back, stumbling Lars to his feet. Oh, Lars uppercut is stumbling again. Ziggler. Oh, Lars with a Russian leg sweep right there to Dolph Ziggler. That was amazing. Back and forth. The ref does not know what to do. What is Lars doing? Lars is stood over Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler's up. Lars into the Lars sending Ziggler into the chest, but Ziggler turns round. Oh, Ziggler has Lars now by the skull. Lars into the chest. No, Lars, where's he going? Into the canvas. Should I say? Sorry, into the armoured barricade goes Lars. What is Ziggler doing? Holding his leg out. Oh, facebuster by Dolph Ziggler, perhaps stopping Lars. Lars right up to the feet. No! Ziggler is in trouble. We thought he may have had this one with that beautiful, beautiful facebuster to the concrete. Yes, there is no padding out here in the audience. This is concrete. Lars is not busted open, but he is probably feeling that, even though he possesses an armoured skull. Lars over the barricade. Ziggler bringing Lars back into the ring zone with another inverted DDT there to Lars. Kick to the shin. No effect there. Ziggler forearmed over the barricade. Lars following Ziggler. Ziggler and Lars. Oh, blocked. Oh, Lars back over the barricade. What will happen next? Ziggler following. Yes, indeed. But Lars again throwing Ziggler back over. Is Lars following? Yes, he is. An uppercut to Ziggler. These two men want to revisit their favourite place. Lars with shots, forearms, uppercuts, and Ziggler fighting back now. Ziggler with a headbutt to the skull, and Lars with a forearm to the midsection, to the kidneys. You will feel that chop. Ziggler and Lars are back and forth. Another uppercut by Lars Sullivan, stumbling Ziggler. Lars sending Ziggler into the barricade, bouncing his skull off the steel. And Lars has Ziggler. No, not yet. Ziggler counters. Ziggler, another inverted DDT yet again with these inverted DDTs, perhaps wearing down Lars Sullivan up the top, and a splash from the chest to Lars Sullivan. Will this be it? Ziggler is not going for the cover, but wants to stomp the face of Lars Sullivan. Ziggler with a dropkick, beautifully executed. Lars is down, Ziggler is on top, wrenching the neck of Lars, trying to rip off this man's head here. Perhaps the only way to end this match, but we will find out. Ziggler, Lars on his feet, Lars with a kick to the midsection goes. Ziggler, Lars with another Lutherans press, pounding the skull of Ziggler, trying to access that brain of Ziggler's, crushing the skull yet again. Shots to the jaw, and now Lars with the trash can here to... Oh, Ziggler rolling out of the way there with a lariat. A clothesline quick on the draw, but Lars is back up again. Lars into another chest, skull bouncing from there. Russian leg sweep, skull bouncing off the concrete again. Even though this man has an armoured skull, it can indeed, I believe, be worn down. But Lars is not lying down, not taking no for an answer there with a running Russian leg sweep. Ziggler is down. Ziggler may be out. Lars, oh, with a shot. Ziggler blocks. Ziggler with float over DDT by Dolph Ziggler. A lovely executed float over DDT and a knee to that skull. My word, Ziggler is back on top just like that, picking up Lars Sullivan. Lars blocks with a headbutt. Surprising that didn't do any damage. Russian leg sweep. Lars is still standing. Ziggler is down. Ziggler gets that going, brings that power, but then sadly Lars Sullivan shuts this man down. Oh, kick to the knee and into the steel barricade goes Lars Sullivan. Ziggler now, the skull again, another, oh, float over, neck breaker to this man, this armoured skull, this hammerhead titan. He is down. Ziggler is standing strong. Will Ziggler go for the pin? Lars getting to his feet, Ziggler picking him up. In fact, Ziggler kick to the midsection. Ziggler with a neck breaker, spinning neck breaker right there, some form, and a knee to the skull again, wearing this man down, picking him back up. What will it be? Ziggler has control, taking Lars to the steel. Lars grabs the foot with a beautiful lariat. Lars with the chair now. Ziggler is out on the growl, moving out of the way before Lars could do some damage with that chair. Ziggler with a face buster to the concrete. Could this be it? What is it? Oh, drop kick to the skull again. Ziggler wearing that part out, working on the skull, the armoured Titan's skull of Lars Sullivan. It is insane, but Lars is still about, taking out the hive mind. Ziggler into the steel goes Lars again. Ziggler, Russian leg sweep, working on this man. But Lars is back up on his feet. Has Ziggler in control again? Will this man go down? Will this man shut down? Taking Ziggler, but Ziggler is fighting. Ziggler is fighting. Ziggler is strong. Lars, uppercut to the skull of Lars. Lars again bringing an uppercut back of his own. Ziggler dazed there. Lars staring at this man. What has he got in mind? Nothing's happening. Wait for it. Who will strike first? These two men just staring fear into each other. Ziggler telling Lars he is not afraid, and Lars saying, I will devour thee. What will happen? Who will make the first move? Lars or Ziggler as they battle between the eyes? Who will it be? Oh, the tension builds. The carnage feels in the air tonight. Ziggler. Lars, who will do it? Lars makes the first move, takes Ziggler by the neck. Taking Ziggler now over to the crowd. Ziggler fighting away from Lars. Lars shot, but Lars does not go down. Knee to the midsection, quite vicious, almost taking Ziggler off his feet. Ziggler is spaghetti legs, another knee to the midsection. Lars has this, going for an uppercut, but Ziggler saying no, shots to the skull of Lars. This armoured skull perhaps starting, praying to show some cracks here, because Ziggler has been wearing away on this armoured skull titan's head. But Ziggler is still fighting, and Lars and a back and forth in the crowd at the top. Shots to the skull, and again Lars coming back, but same again, no, not an uppercut. Ziggler's skull and Ziggler's body, the same with Lars, can show signs of damage, of war, wear and armoured battles, because Ziggler and Lars have been bringing this carnage tonight. Lars shots after shots to Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler now thrown deeper into the crowd as Lars looking to feel it. Chop to the section, the chest of Sullivan, an uppercut, stumbling Sullivan back, and a shot to the back. Sullivan still fighting. Ziggler fighting. These two men are bringing everything they have tonight. Ziggler has Sullivan by the neck, taking Sullivan deeper into the crowd here. Sullivan fights back out with these forearms to the midsection of Dolph Ziggler. Sullivan bouncing the skull, Ziggler's skull, off the steel barricade, but Ziggler fights back, shot after shot. My word, what is going on here? We know the answer to that question. Ziggler is stumbling, Ziggler is dazed, Ziggler is on the spaghetti legs now. Lars staring into this man's soul. What is he going to do here? Ziggler gathered himself, staring right back at Sullivan now, but Sullivan has Ziggler. Sullivan is in control, taking him back into the crowd, but Ziggler again fighting for his life. What will happen? Shot to the face of Lars. Into the steel barricade there, the unforgiving barricade. It never forgets, and neither will you. Shot to the jaw. Lars fighting back. These two men chopping each other down. A knee to the midsection that almost took Ziggler out of his feet, and Ziggler into the steel barricade again, getting a taste of his own medicine from Lars Sullivan. Ziggler bouncing the skull off of the steel barricade. Lars Sullivan starting to feel it, perhaps with another uppercut to Dolph Ziggler. These two men are literally fighting back and forth, for their lives. Who will gain the upper hand? No, it will not be Ziggler on this time. It could be Lars. Ziggler's skull bouncing off the steel, and Lars a headbutt to the back of Ziggler again and again. Ziggler fighting, though. This is an epic back and forth. Ziggler with headbutts of his own, trying to wear down this man. Shot to the face. Ziggler has the upper hand, taking it down to Sullivan, eating the steel. This is unbelievable. Sullivan now with an elbow to the face, to the skull of Ziggler, and a knee to that midsection. Again, a back and forth and a forearm. Ziggler does not have the upper hand. Lars has the upper hand with a shot to the back of Dolph Ziggler. A back-breaking forearm. But Ziggler with a shot to Lars. Lars dazed. Lars is dazed. What does Ziggler have in mind? Just staring at this man, waiting for Lars to turn around. These two men locked in the battle of the eyes, yet again. What will happen? These two men staring intently at each other. Who will make the first move? Trash talking, threats and carnage thrown about here tonight. Who will it be? Ziggler! Yep, making the first move to Lars. Has Lars by the back of the neck, taking him over to the trash can, but Lars again fighting out. Oh, knocking the trash can down there, knocking it about. Lars picking up Ziggler now. What has Lars got in mind? Oh! Oh! Ziggler on to that trash can perhaps, or perhaps hitting some part of it, but Ziggler is up and about, float over, DDT to the concrete. Will that be it? But Lars back to his feet now. A shot to the back of Ziggler. Lars has Ziggler. Beautiful suplex throw away. You'll be feeling that. Ziggler is in trouble. Lars has Ziggler. What will happen? Ziggler cannot even stand. Ziggler falls down to the floor, the concrete. Lars just standing over this man, picking him up. Lars now, what is he going to do? Bouncing his skull off that. What is it? Oh, breaking the back of Ziggler. Oh, one-handed goes Ziggler down onto the concrete. He bounced. This man bounced. Did you see that impact? Skull, bone, flesh, all of it hitting the concrete that does not give. Your body, your bones are going to lose, but somehow, some way, Ziggler is up and about with a steel chair, but Lars taking it away, saying no! Throwing Ziggler over to the back, and now Lars with shots to the skull of Ziggler. Referee should call this. I don't know how these two men are still up, how these two men are still fighting. Lars into the chest. Nice fireman's carry takeover. Lars has had enough. Perhaps Ziggler is still fighting. Give these men a round of applause. Give these men gold. Give these men a good, beautiful honoured ceremony, because these two men, everybody that has competed here tonight, has given their heart, has given their soul, has given everything. Ziggler on top of the chest now. Ziggler with a splash to Sullivan. Will this be? Will Ziggler go for the cover? Ziggler is not. Ziggler is looking at this man. Ziggler is perhaps sending a message to Sullivan. Ziggler now, what is this? Ziggler, Lars with a shot. I thought Ziggler was going to snap that arm there, but Lars coming back now. Ziggler float over, spinning net breaker, float over, beautifully executed there by Dolph Ziggler. Lars is in trouble. Ziggler standing over Sullivan, sending a message, as I said, perhaps. But everybody tonight that has competed so far has given their heart and soul to everything. These matches have been snapmare to Lars, but Lars back up just like that. In trouble is Ziggler. Lars has Ziggler right now. To the chest perhaps. No, in front kick to the midsection. Another kick to the midsection. Into the steel. Boom! Skull meets steel. Lars falling through for something, didn't quite get it. Legs giving way there. Bodies shutting down with a lariat from Ziggler. How are these two men going? How are these two men fighting still? This has been an epic, unforgettable. Whoa! Ziggler with a beautifully executed drop kick. One of these two men needs to go for the pin, or the ref will have to call this. Ziggler now, facebuster to Sullivan. Will this be it? Sullivan is up Sullivan is rolling through. Sullivan now has Ziggler. Ziggler is in trouble. Perhaps just instead of destroying the Devourer, the Conqueror, you are just making this man, this creation, so much more angry. You need to run. You need to hide. Ziggler and Lars staring again intently, but Ziggler with a forearm to Lars. An uppercut now to Lars as these two men perhaps make their way back to the ring. A knee to the midsection of Lars, and again another knee to the midsection of Lars. The uppercut, stumbling goes Lars. This is their favourite arena, this is their favourite place to be tonight, the House of Pure Horrors. They want to get up close and personal with these fans. Ladies and gentlemen, it is unreal what is going on. A knee to the midsection there, a forearm there. Ziggler is in trouble, back and forth it has been. Here we go again, this is what it's all about. Uppercuts, shots, elbows, decapitations, it is going down. Lars is maybe met his match here, we have no idea. Oh, shot to the back of Ziggler is fighting, and Lars is bringing back. Kick to the midsection goes Ziggler. Lars stumbles away. Oh, shot to the back and a shot to the skull. Ziggler and Lars back and forth, these two, they say you got this, I got that, trying to win, trying to survive here. What will happen? Who will come out on top? Will we find out? We have no idea what will go down tonight. Lars and Ziggler in trouble. It is unreal. Knee to the midsection. Ziggler stumbling, shaking off the cobwebs. Lars and Ziggler locked in eye battles yet again. Who will give? These two men do not have anything to prove, but they are tonight. They are proving it to each other. I will destroy you. You will not destroy me. I will be victorious. Who will make the first move? Will it be Lars? Will it be Ziggler? Ziggler made the first move. Has Lars now? What will happen? Has Lars? Has him in control. Lars fighting back. Forearms to the midsection just like he does. Oh, trying to go for a shot to the back. He does. He misses the first one. He got the second one. There's shots. Forearms, elbows, knees. Lars giving it everything, and so is Ziggler. These two men are taking everything and giving everything back. It is insane. Who will be victorious? Lars' skull bouncing off the bouncing off the armoured barrier. We will find out who will win tonight. A beautiful, beautiful uppercut there by Ziggler. Lars fighting back with some forearms. Ziggler down to one knee, but Ziggler back up now with a forearm of his own. But Lars shouting back here. Lars is in control yet again. Ziggler with a forearm. Lars shaking that off. Forearm to the skull. Ziggler, beautiful, beautiful executed. Boom! Forearm to the jaw of Ziggler. Lars with a knee to the midsection, to the ribs of Ziggler. Ziggler fighting back yet again. Lars and Ziggler with a back and forth, back and forth. It is unreal. We will find out what is happening. Again, locked in the battle of the eyes. We do not know who will make the first move. This is unbelievable action right here, ladies and gentlemen. Unthinkable. We do not know what is going to go down, Lars or Ziggler? Who will be victorious? It is anybody's guess tonight after what we've seen here live around the world. It is unspeakable, unthinkable who will be the victor. Ziggler makes the first move, has Lars by the back of the neck, taking Lars down further into the crowd, past our fans, past our universe, seeing up close and personal to this action. Lars, no, does not get the uppercut. Ziggler does, with another knee to the midsection and a forearm shot to the back of Lars. Another uppercut again, and Lars with a throat punch right there to Ziggler. Wow, that'll make, yeah, he'll feel that. What? Again, staring intently at each other. Who will make the first move here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? We will find out. We have no idea. You can hear the excitement in my voice. It is insane. It is super crazy. Where is he? Is he here? No, he's not. But we will see. The battle continues. Who will make the first move? Will it be Lars? Will it be Ziggler? We will indeed find out. Here comes, oh, Ziggler! Knee to the midsection. Fantastic. Elbow there by Lars. Who, again, battle of the eyes. No continuation. Perhaps these men may just wish to find their feet to get back up and bring the mayhem. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back after the break while this action continues. These two men stare each other down. We will be back momentarily. Do not go away. We'll see you in a few moments, ladies and gentlemen.